left off with you guys in the woods, and it's the morning. You made it through an uneventful night in the woods. You're a little bit lost, but I don't think you can get real lost here. There's the fire out in the to the
West.
west of you. Yep. And yeah, I think you probably would have noticed at this point that Martin's been kind of silent and brooding since you guys left the the caverns.
Oh, because we broke the thing.
You should probably go talk to him, Kathleen.
What would I even be able to say? I mean,
Well, he seems to like you. I don't know.
And his vial still like at 1 hit point?
I'm at 0 hit points.
Zero hit points.
Oh jeez.
I'm not gonna be able to do anything this entire session.
His body's unconscious, isn't it?
No, he's not unconscious anymore. He's conscious with 0 hit points, but
he's hurting really, really bad.
yeah, basically, like if you hit -3, you're going to die.
So Slaughter don't crit fail on him.
We'll see.
Yeah, you should probably have someone else tank for you guys. So yeah, it's morning time. You guys are getting, I'm supposing, getting packed up and ready to go. What's your plan?
Well, I think we're still trying to find a way south back to the path. And then back to Thungin.
Kathleen knows what she's doing, right?
I appreciate how you guys think that I'm so good in the woods.
You do have a map.
Yeah, weren't you the one with the map?
Yes. And while I have marked things down, I don't have like any. I can't see any sort of like geographic features that I can identify that I can also see on my map.
Do we still see the smoke from what we assume is the Swedes?
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Well, just my 2 cents, but we should just head in the opposite direction of that smoke.
We need to get back to Thungin to heal Carl. Smoke is to the west, right?
Yes.
And I mean, sun rises in the east, so I guess just follow the sun till we hit a road or something. Unless there's a better idea, or unless we can get our bearings.
Yeah, let's just keep heading in the
the
general
closest
southern
road
direction.
is south, so I don't know why we would go east.
Do we know this?
Yeah, remember we came
Yeah,
off
we
the
went
path.
north to get to the mountain.
We're trying to find the path and then
So
possibly find the cards on it.
southeast?
No, south. We went straight north to get to the mountain.
We are somewhere around here. The path was somewhere around here.
Well, that's where it forked. I think was somewhere in here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, let's start heading south then.
Okay. Somebody make a bushcraft roll.
Y'all want me to do it, or should we have Kathleen do it? Or someone else?
Go for it.
Fuck.
Saw the green and I was happy.
Can really put some skill points into Bushcraft Guardian.
It's a little late for that.
Alright. Okay.
I guess I'll head up again to protect Vile.
Okay. So you guys are heading through the forest. Heading what you can tell is best generally south. As you guys are maybe taking a rest and looking at the map and figuring out where you're going, you hear some rustling in the woods, and through the forest you see someone else heading south, pulling a donkey behind him.
Please, not another crazy farmer.
He sort of looks at you. You can tell he's armed, but not like heavily armed.
He's on the up and up.
And he just kind of gives you a bit of a wave and continues heading on his way.
Wait, is he on the road?
He's heading through the woods like you are.
Oh.
Should we...
Ahoy, traveler!
I was going to ask Kathleen if we should ask him, but okay, sure.
He looks up and he says, "Hello. What are you guys doing
Where are you
out
heading,
here?"
good sir?
Oh, well, you know, times like these, there's money to be made. So I'm heading my way back down to Wurzburg. Gonna try and get there before the army does. I have some stuff I want to unload. What are you guys doing out here?
We are trying to find a way back to Thungin, but we have been stumbling around for quite a time.
Yeah, and our friend over here, he's in pretty rough shape.
Do you know the way back to Thungin or back toward the path to the south?
He kind of looks you guys over and says, "Yeah, I know the way. You guys can tag along, just don't cause any trouble, alright? I'm not looking for trouble. So, I'll mind my
Sounds
business,
good with me.
you mind your business. I'll see you down to the main road."
Thank you, good sir.
Sounds good.
Are you looking for any rations at all?
He says, no, I'm loaded up here. I'm prepared.
Alright.
I know my way around woods. So, he
Great.
waves to you guys and leads you along. Yeah, direction
Perfect.
you need to go.
I'll be behind him.
What a swell dude.
And
It's an ambush!
no, basically you guys got really, really lucky on a random encounter roll.
Neat.
Good, because that would have taken us all day to get out of this.
So yeah, you know, about 20 minutes later, you're back out on that path. that that you had originally abandoned, and not long after that, maybe 15 minutes of walking, you come across your
The carts.
carts.
This piece of shit.
Yes.
And surprisingly enough, they look untouched.
Wonderful. Our carts are here. Let's hook up the horses then.
If you need a minute
offload
alone
stuff
with
into
your
the carts.
carts, I'll look away. Take
If
care
we
of
what?
your business. If you need a moment alone with your carts, I'll look away.
Okay. He kind of, and the man, he kind of looks at you suspiciously. So you're gonna take those carts, huh?
Yes,
I-
these are our carts. We got lost from them as we ventured off the path here a number of days ago.
Interesting. Well. Alright. Don't take too long. You have an army to beat.
Sounds good.
Alright, so we'll hook up both the carts. We have 5 horses, right? I guess we'll do 2 per cart, and then Slaughter is probably still on his horse.
Yep.
Okay.
And Vio and the dog can rest.
Mm-hmm. So I guess we can start his long rest at like 10 a.m.
Alright.
So then, Roland would be driving one cart, and then would be driving the other one.
Could be either you or I know Eldora was the one driving it before.
Oh yeah, where is your sister?
She's driving back to her house from Santa Cruz. She's
Oh.
gonna be like, she said she'd be here between 9 and 9:30. So she's just a silent character, you know.
Guardian, do you want to take the other cart? You want Eldora to do it?
I can drive it.
Okay. I've got the 2-axle one, so I can have Vio in mine. Actually, let's put him in yours. I think mine has all the equipment in it.
What's in this one?
The 2-axle one, Dam Driving, has all the equipment, including like 175 rations.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so for ease of speed, we can put Vio in yours, so they're both not loaded too much.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so, you guys travel along down the road. You pass that familiar farm that has, somewhat more decayed body parts sticking out of the dirt.
Hey, remember all the good times we had here, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that time fucking Slatter lanced me.
Who's Slatter?
Sorry, Victor.
Well, maybe you shouldn't pick fights you can't always win by yourself. And keep riding ahead.
I would have actually been fine had you not intervened, because I was grappling him with a Garrett
Sorry,
wire.
I can't hear you. I'm too far
Connor,
away.
rest yourself. You need the rest.
I could spit on you and you would die.
Great.
Oh man. Then yeah, and then you pass the termite mounds. The farm that has the termite mounds out in the middle of the fields.
How active do the termite mountains look?
Well, I mean, you just see the mounds.
Oh, okay.
You don't see. I mean, they're large mounds, but if there's any insects coming in and out of them, they're not large insects.
The
So,
way I like it. Okay.
so you guys continue heading on your way. I guess eventually Martin would probably start like speaking up, and he'd say to Kathleen, you know, I understand why you guys had to break the statue. After we saw what those creatures were doing to those people in the name of that god, that it's probably something we shouldn't have released. But at the same time now, that was our only hope.
Only?
To stop the army. To stop the Swedes. I fear what's
From what
coming
I
to
hear, there
Karlstad
is a
now.
second way.
What is that?
There are 7 heads we have to collect.
Oh, damn.
He just sighs. I couldn't do that. I couldn't help you guys with that. I mean, maybe that would do. Maybe that would stop the Swedes from doing what they say they're going to do, but I know them and they're good people. At least most of them are.
Oh man, so okay. Maybe we just have to talk about this as a group and then get back to town.
Alright, yeah, we'll talk about this more. So okay, so it's probably like 4 o'clock in the afternoon when you hit the main road. The man who's been helping you out looks at you guys and he says, well, I believe this is where we part ways. You guys are heading east, I'm heading west.
Thank you for your help. Best of luck to you. And stay safe, sir.
Yeah, especially after we were wandering through the forest for a day and a half.
Wait, he said he's going to Wurzburg? Ornick.
Wurzburg.
What, before you go, what's your name by chance?
Wilfred Mueller.
Wilfred. Well, it was nice meeting you.
Thank you very much for your help. If you would accept it, I will give you some of these rations and horse feed if you'd like, in gratitude.
He says, oh, thank you, but I'm pretty laden down as it is, and, well, times have been good to me. Times have been good to me right now, so thank you anyways.
Very well. I wish you well then.
And he heads off.
We're back on the main road now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now you're on the main road.
Alright, I guess we are heading to Thungin, right?
Well, that's the closest civilization anyway.
Closest city that we know of that has a cleric.
That too.
Okay.
Oh no, we're gonna have to go by Zildjian again.
Oh, great.
No, now you won't. Yeah, see the triangle? You guys are like here.
I know, but I mean,
Oh, if you want to head
freaking
to
Roland
Wurzburg.
over here is gonna want his dog armor.
I mean, if we make it back to Wurzburg, yes.
Which means we have to.
Let's just worry about getting to Thungen first.
You're right. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
We already did that. We're burning a second time.
So you guys are heading down the road. As you're coming up towards the town and the tower that you guys recognize, you see an archway, like a rough-hewn, like log archway had been erected over the road,
Oh.
and hanging from it is a woman and two of the Karlstad militiamen, and
Oh, damn.
there's a sign hanging from her neck saying "Witches not welcome."
At least one town is still has the wits about them.
Me as a character loves this. Me as a person, oh fuck.
Do I recognize the woman?
No, she's a heavy-set woman, probably in her late 30s. Doesn't remind you of anyone you've seen in Zildjian, so.
Okay. Because I basically saw all the townspeople as they were watching over me.
Yeah.
I look over toward Martin. Does he seem like he recognizes any of them?
He looks and he just stares at them for a while and then looks away. And
Oh, is he still wearing his uniform?
yes, he is.
Do we need him to change? Oh, wait. Crap, I'm still wearing a uniform.
what? You put on the.
I'm wearing the Swedish armor.
No, not the Swedish uniform.
No, Martin has
The militia.
Karlstad militia armor on. Or
Oh,
some
but
kind of witch
Slatter
militia.
does. Victor does have
Yeah,
Swedish
you know,
military armor.
that farm
We've
was
been
pretty
here.
chill about it, though. So you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Okay.
We've been here before. Like, they'd recognize us.
I hope they do. And
we're just gonna tell them we looted the fucking armor.
Yeah, we like
That's-
stormed a camp and killed a couple Swedes, and this was my prize. Hopefully they don't shoot me.
Do we need Martin to change?
Well, I mean, that's up to you guys.
Does he look extremely uncomfortable right now?
Well, yes.
Well, we can ask him if he wants to change or not. Kathleen, you should probably ask him. I don't know. He likes you more than the rest of us.
What am I asking him? Sorry.
If he wants to stay in uniform or if he wants to change out of it based on what he just saw.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna inquire if you would like to go a little more incognito.
Do we have any other clothes for him to wear? We've got winter clothes, but I don't know if that's a complete set.
We could tell her, or we could just say that he's a defector.
He just needs to.
Like, he
have
literally,
his, traveling clothes.
just saw what they wanted to fucking unleash upon the world.
Well, I'm just gonna keep driving my cart forward.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't head too much further down the road when you see some men on horseback riding up to meet you. Um,
I have my arms at my side, and I kind of hail him down and wave to him, trying to be as not threatening as possible.
okay, yeah, so when you guys when they get up closer, you'd recognize the one in the front is Lord Thungan, and the servant guys behind him, and both of them are in full armor, not like medieval armor, but like modern full plate armor.
Damn.
And, he has 3 other men with them on horseback, and they're all armed. And when he gets close enough to recognize you, he waves and sheathes his sword and his pistol and says, "Hello there.
Hi.
How goes
Pretty good. Other than what's his face seems to be a little hard.
it?" Looks, oh my, that looks painful. We better get him back to town. And then
Yes, that would be good.
he notices Martin, and he's like, he pulls his pistol back out again. He's like, "What are you doing with one of these guys here?"
Shit.
Looking at Kathleen.
What? I see you rode ahead.
You what?
I thought,
Oh, are they talking
Victor
to
rode
me,
ahead.
or are they talking to me, or are they talking to kind of everybody?
Well, to everybody. I assumed you guys were together, but if you're not together, that's okay too.
It's okay, Lord Thungan, he is with us.
He thinks for a second, and he's like, "Well, I trust you guys. I suggest you get him a new pair of clothes when you're in town, but better not be pushing any of that witchcraft stuff around here, especially with the Swedes rolling in."
Absolutely not. In fact, we have a wagon full of war supplies here, including rations and some weapons. If your town is interested in it, it seems like you have made a good turnabout here in terms of defenses and your militia.
He said, "Yeah, what's left of it here? Yeah, we'll probably buy some of the food off of you, but right now we're evacuating people, and I'll probably be leaving too in a couple days here."
Where are you heading?
Well, probably out towards Prague, find the Imperial Army. They're obviously not going to meet up here in time to save the town, so we'll be
So
here.
you'll be heading east?
Yes, I'll be heading east.
Has Wurzburg not sent its armies?
No, Wurzburg has just been holed up. I don't know if they have enough men to defend themselves, to be honest with you.
And have you heard that Zellingen has fallen to the witches?
Oh yeah, yeah, we heard about that. We had our own experience. Didn't end as well for them here as it did in Zeligen, but we heard there was quite a slaughter down in Zeligen. You guys wouldn't happen to know what happened there, would you?
We may have had a slight hand in that.
We have no idea.
He laugh.
Wink,
well.
wink.
You know, great job, guys. Great job. Is couldn't be happier to have you guys around in times like these. So come on, come into town. We'll get your friend patched up here, and I have some business maybe you'd be interested in hearing.
Great.
Sounds good. Lead the way.
Okay, so he takes you into town. As you head in, you're noticing lots of people, packing up carts or horses or mules, and basically getting ready to evacuate the city or town. He takes you down to the church, first of all, and there you can meet up with Father Michael, and
We're back and filled with new holes.
he sees you guys. Oh man, oh dear. You guys just know how to find trouble, don't you? So,
Some more than others. But yes.
okay, so let me find
Does he want a donation or anything?
no, but well, he suggests. He says, there's a lot of people right now in need. If you can do some donations, that would be helpful. If you guys can't afford it, I understand right now.
Would food or gemstones be more useful to you at this point?
Food, definitely. Food is what people need. You remember what happened last time. We were running low, and even with the small amount of people who are still here, we don't have a whole lot of food left in town. So he kneels over Carl and says some prayers, and
Rolls really big numbers.
I'm not even gonna get out of half health.
Jesus!
Nope.
Nice.
Christ.
he notices that you're, back from death's door, but still not doing so well. So he prays a bit longer. And,
Oh, there we
there
go.
you go.
There we go.
But
Still
that's-
not above half health, but I'm close. I'm closer than I was when we went into that fiasco.
yeah. And
I'd like
literally
to-
the most he can do.
I'm gonna take 21 rations and set those aside, and then all the rest of the rations, including the bear meat, I'm gonna put on the single axle cart and give that to him.
He
For the town.
thanks you. He says, "Oh Lord bless you. You know,
That's a lot of fucking food.
yeah." He's
Yep,
like,
it is a.
this will go a lot to help the poor families in town. Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. I think that's 162 rations.
This is very nice, very nice. That should help us make it through the week for sure. And at this
I know clerics don't often do this for animals, but is there anything you could do for my dog also? he sustained quite a few injuries in our last fight.
He says, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I think this is about the extent that I can do today for you guys."
No worries. We are very, very grateful that you are able to heal our friend.
Yes,
Some
the
more
pleasure-
grateful than others.
I'm merely a servant of the Lord. And, okay. At this point, Lord Wolfgang, he, says to you guys, "Alright, how about, you head back to my place? I'll fill you in on some details here."
Okay.
Okay, so, you head back to his manor. He calls for food to be made.
Chow down, my dudes.
Mm-hmm. Um, he tells you that he had sent off his daughter-in-law and his grandson already with a contingent of men to Prague, and he's telling you guys, "All right, so we have a bit of an issue here. I'm stretched thin on men. I'm trying to make sure people are able to get out of here with their things safely. But we had a couple who had fled to Karlstad, and they just came back, and their young son, their 7-year-old son, he had been apparently kidnapped by some thugs while they were in the camp outside the city."
Just like a couple of random thugs?
Yeah, I mean, some sort of possibly organized gang.
Yeah, remember the slums outside of Karlstad are run by gangs?
So he said, so they gave her, apparently believing that they had some amount of money, demanding 1,000 silver ransom for this boy, and set up a rendezvous out at a farm here. This farm, it's been abandoned for quite some time. It used to be owned by the Brask family.
There wouldn't happen to be a certain Swedish cannibal around that area by chance that you know of, is there?
I think it's a completely different farm. That farm was very far north from here.
He says, "No, no. I mean, it was owned by a local family. I'm a fairly powerful family, and it was rumored they practiced some form of witchcraft. Um, People got pretty upset at them and actually went out and lynched a bunch of the family, and the rest, all the men were lynched, and most of the women and children fled, and the house has been abandoned since. It's been rumored that it's haunted. Some kids were up there fairly recently and came back talking about ghosts and undead walking. So this is kind of, I wouldn't be surprised if it was some sort of ruse. Possibly the gang hold up here in that farm.
Yeah, and using this ruse to scare people away.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds pretty convenient to me. So, So here's the deal. You guys clear out the farm, bring the kid back. I'll give you the deed to the land.
To the farm?
To the farm. There's a house on it. Um, there's a barn, and it's a decent sized house as well. And the apple orchard's pretty sure overgrown at this point, but I'm sure it could be made to make money.
Where do
Man,
these-
if
these
this all
farms
wasn't going to
located?
get burned to the ground by the Swedes, this would be the best thing
Yeah,
ever.
the Swedes are coming in a few days.
But we would still have the land.
Still our land.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once what's his face is healed up, I'm okay with going.
We just got to insure it, and then when everything's destroyed, we cash in on the insurance and rebuild, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's how this works, right? Right?
Did they even have insurance back then?
No.
Of any kind?
I don't think so.
Maybe with a king, like giving you a few gold for your peasant lives. No, nothing like we have currently. There was no like, oh, this is worth this, so you can have this. No.
Mm-hmm.
Could you show us on our map where this farm is located?
Yeah, so, it's like, well, your map, we're just kind of a dot on this map. It's not too far from town. Just a couple miles north of town between here and the river, heading a little bit further towards Wernick.
Oh. So we probably actually passed by here twice.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you wouldn't see it off the main road. It's a little out of the way. I mean, if you're worried about the Swedes burning it down, I wouldn't be in their direct path.
Oh.
Hmm.
How long would it take to get here? Could we make it out and back tonight?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, at this point it's probably about 5 o'clock, so... I mean, it'd be getting dark by the time you get out there. So, I mean, yeah, you could get there before the sun sets for sure. Get there, get what you need to be getting done, and getting back might not be able to be done tonight.
And you want us to rescue the boy and clear out the bandits?
Yes.
What if they've already killed the boy? Just kill the bandits then and bring his body back?
Yes, that would of course be regrettable, but yeah, either way, whatever you guys can do, bring back the boy, whatever state he's in, and clear out the bandits. The house is yours. The 50 acres is yours.
Lyle, are you above half health?
Nope. I am at 9 out of 20.
Feels
Dang,
bad,
even
man.
Dang, so even if we wait overnight, you're not going to be at half health.
Well, no,
Right.
because 10 out of
Actually,
20
he
is
will.
half.
Yeah, he'll hit another in the HP in the morning, but also too. You guys are gonna level up, so that should put him over half health.
Neat.
Yeah. Is Vile resting right now? I mean, Carl? Or is he in
Yes.
the conversation with us?
I am napping.
Okay. Out of character, would you want to come with us? Because, I mean, I want you to have stuff to do, though, to make more sense if you rested.
Whoa.
The low rumble of justice says he wants to come with.
I'll also ask the Lord of Thungan if he has any spare weapons that we may be able to use.
What other weapons would we need?
Dude, I've got a cartload of weapons.
Personally, I'd like something like maybe another lance or two,
Oh,
or something in addition to my mace.
Because the first one went so well.
You want a lance? He says, yeah, I can get you a lance.
Great.
Oh boy.
Should do you want me to pay up front for that, or is that just kind of included in the
It'll,
price of the job?
it'll just be included in the job.
Great. Thank you.
Well, we have so far helped your town quite a bit, and your town has been very good to us. I think that is something we could do. I mean,
Great. Well, the ransom note has set the day for tomorrow at noon. So try and make it by or before then, and make your plan. I'll try and help you in any way I can. If you guys are planning on staying the night in town, you're welcome to sleep here. I have extra rooms now.
yeah, let's do that so I'll get at least a little bit healed up.
So I'm tired as well. I'd like to rest.
By the way, the dog is down at the chapel with Vile, resting in the clean environment thing, so he gets a bonus for that.
Mm-hmm.
We can make it to the farm if we leave in the morning, correct?
He says yes. I'll draw it out for you. It should be no problem. You get in there.
Okay. We will leave early in the morning then.
About clothing for Martin, though.
Oh,
Since
He says, well, the market is right out front, so in the square. I'm sure you'd be able to buy something for him.
yes, buy something. I was taken captive. I have no money at all.
I have some. Also, in our cart we have about a dozen swords, and then a handful of firearms. Are you interested in any of those?
I think you already said he wasn't.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't make use of those right now.
Okay.
The few men I have remaining with me here, we're all armed as much as we need to be armed.
And the food supplies we gave to your cleric to help the town.
Yes, that's very generous of you. So yeah, that will definitely help the people out. I know that some are going to stay here. It's going to be tough times for them. Of course, we can pray that the Imperial Army makes a swift turnabout here.
I hear in his voice as he says that he doesn't actually think they'll make it out this way.
Yeah, he's a bit defeated in that sense, definitely. It's okay. So you spend the day there. If you want to buy Martin some clothes or whatever, you can do that.
Yeah, how much would that cost?
Normal clothing, rural, 2 silver pieces. Or poor clothing for 5 copper.
I'm gonna talk to Kathleen privately. What do we want to do about Martin? Is he joining us in our against the witches, or should we let him go at this point?
He does not sound very enthused about fighting against the witches.
Should we let him go? I don't think he's much of a threat to us anymore. He has been pretty useful, though.
Yeah, he is definitely known a lot about the surrounding area. I don't know.
Okay. I'll walk up to Martin as we're all kind of settling down here and give him 10 silver pieces. Actually, wait, we should probably buy the bows for him, huh?
Or with him.
Or with him, yeah. Kathleen, I'll go with you to buy things for Martin if you wish.
Have him trying on a bunch of stuff, go into the fitting room, see how they look.
You can get some mani-pedis while you're out.
Yes, girl, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll hand Martin 10 gold. Or 10 silver. Martin, I know it's not much, but you can use this money as you see fit to buy supplies for yourself. Also, Kathleen and I will accompany you into the market until you get new clothes.
Well, he thanks you. And, yeah, he goes out with you to buy some clothing. He buys, you know, a set of normal clothing and a set of winter clothes. And he thanks you guys, and he says, you know, I'm a bit of a realist here, and I can tell that the writing's on the wall for Karlstad. So you guys look like you've been doing good, and you've been out to do good, and I'm willing to stick with you guys and help you.
Yes.
But if you don't, that's fine too. I'll head back to Karlstad and help them the best that I can.
You would join us even in fighting against the witches?
So I wouldn't.
I'm already hanging my head.
I wouldn't help you fight the witches specifically. No, I couldn't do that. I'll help you rescue the kid for sure.
Okay. Alright, in that case, we'd love to have you around for tomorrow. And we shall see from there.
Am I there with them right now, or am I kind of doing my own thing, or sleeping in my room?
You're
Or
doing
do
your
we
own
wake
thing,
up?
whatever you are doing at this time.
I was just chilling.
If you wanted
When
to come with us, you could.
Oh, when you said you guys, like, I thought it was just like you three. Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to tag along, you could too.
We're
just in the market.
At this point, what time is it? This is the next morning, correct?
This is still the early evening.
Oh, early evening?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go to bed. Wake up early tomorrow.
Okay.
Did I feed my horse that day or no? I don't remember if it carried over or not from
I don't
when we
think
horse
we
fed.
have yet.
Okay.
Unless Lord Dungan has horse feed. Did he supply us with stuff for our horses?
Yeah.
I don't know if they would have much left.
Yeah, that's true. They don't have a whole lot left. If you fed your horses, that'd probably be the appreciated way to go.
Okay. Slaughter, how much do you have left?
I had 7, now I'm down to 6. because I just fed my horse.
Okay, and I've got 8. We have to feed all of them.
So how much should I cut mine down to?
How about cut it down to 5? And I
Okay.
also have 5 left.
And I guess I'll eat one of my own rations then too.
Yeah,
before
we
I
might
go
want
to
to
bed.
buy more horse feed if we. It's gonna be so expensive though. So we've got basically 2 days worth of horse feed left between the two of us.
If we need to, make some more money, we can always just sell that brooch thing.
Where?
I don't know. Some nobleman will probably want some shiny gold. You know how they are.
Talking about.
I feel like they're already gonna be
There's a
evacuated.
Swedish king in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean we've got weapons that people don't want to buy, and we've got a giant jeweled statue and a handful of jewels that people don't want to buy. 'Cause
We
it's
could
wartime.
use the jeweled statue to buy amnesty from the fucking Swedes.
Not a bad idea. We could also see if Wurzburg might do something with it.
Keep it under wraps that we have it because it's shiny and expensive, and people want to steal shiny and expensive things.
Hmm.
Yep.
Join dog. I got a 6 out of 6 in stealth.
How much money do we have left as a party? I have about 30 silver.
I'm broke.
We do have 300 silver for you back in Wurzburg, Kathleen. That was deposited in a bank in your name.
Well, that's excellent. Assuming the city doesn't burn to the ground.
Just means we'll have to hurry.
Yeah. All right. Let's. I guess we'll rest here overnight then.
Okay. If you
How
guys-
much HP do I gain back?
Also, shouldn't we try to heal Martin up a bit? Because isn't he below half as well?
He is, I believe.
Oh, what's he at?
Lower than Violet at this point, I think.
He is at 8 HP out of 20.
Okay, so if he was in the cart resting, he would be back at half. Right, or close to it.
Close to it. If you guys want to level up now, you can. I can give you the HP, and I can give you the XP now for completing
Perfect.
the mission.
Neat.
Oh, how much XP do we get?
Yeah, so
Just make us all go to 8,000 then, I guess, or
yeah, it was let's see, it was let me get my calculator right here. $9,000 XP each.
Oh boy.
Wait. 9,000 each.
Each.
for
So-
each
I'm at
person, or
7,600 right now, so we just doubled our XP.
Yeah, except you can't go more than.
Oh, fuck, he's right, you
halfway
can't
to
go
the
more
next
than
level. Yeah.
Fuck, he's right.
The
Damn
next
it!
level
So,
is-
wait,
next level
am
is
I caught up with
16,000,
them then?
So I think we're.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
15.
So for the fighter, the
Oh,
fighter-
I get the full amount because halfway to level 6 is 16,000.
Well, halfway to level 5 is 16,000 for us because it's that's where we are right now. So at 7, so we gained 9,000 each. 17 and half of 16,000 would be. Oh, half the way between 6 and 18,000 is 4,000. So we'd go up to 12,000 XP. You and I, Christ. Slaughter, you'd go up to 12,000 as well, but you if you can reach it, but you can't go any higher.
Is that how it works? We get a
I'm
level
up to,
plus up to a half to the next one.
I'm up to 15. 15.
So mark it down to 12 then. Mark it down to 1,200 because you can't get more than halfway between this level and the next. 12,000, sorry.
Wait,
12
and then what are you guys at?
12,000.
Oh, so we're all at
We're all the same one.
12,000.
Yeah, because it caps for how much you can get at one
Okay.
amount. That's too bad. If we had like 400 more, we would have gotten the whole level.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's still a good amount.
So we're 3 fighters are at level 4 now, right?
Yep. Level 4, that means our attack goes up by 1.
Base attack.
Yep. And what's the roll on the
Saving throws, I
HP?
think, up.
D8 plus your con.
5.
What's the XP for the next level then?
16,000. Hey boys, I'm above half HP. Also, your saves change, I think, at this point at level 4. Yeah, your saves go to 12, 10, 13, 11, 14.
So, what level are you guys on?
We're at level 5.
4.
We have a different XP track.
Wait, level 5? I thought
Sorry,
we were level 4.
4. My bad.
I
We
mean, I
have
don't
it-
mind going to level 5, but...
No, we're at level 4, and we have a different XP track than you, so it's 12, 10, 13, 11, 14, okay.
Okay, so... How much do our saving throws go up by?
I'm telling you, it's 12, 10, 13, 11, 14.
Jesus Christ.
Oof. So, Slaughter, left to right, 12, 10, 13, 11, 14.
But I already have better than that, though.
No, lower is
It's
better.
lower is better.
Lower is better.
Oh,
Because you have to
roll
roll
You have to
above.
roll
over your save.
above it to save. So we finally have more than a 25% chance of saving on most of them.
okay. So, one more time, very slowly.
It's in the
in
chat.
TeamSpeak.
It's just in the chat. Go pick it up
Okay.
out of the fucking chat.
Neat.
Basically, everything increased by 2.
Damn, mine don't go up till level 5.
Do our ability scores go up at all? Or not touching those?
Never.
Never.
Never?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Only Guardian.
Oh, look at you. Okay. Increase the base attack saving throws. Is there anything else? Oh, hit points, right?
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
1d6
plus con.
plus con.
1d8.
1d8. And then your attack bonus should be 5, 7, 7 now. Or 5, and then plus your dex on the other two.
Okay, yeah, 1d8 plus 2. It's okay. Alright.
So then resting overnight is 1 hit point, right? For the dog and Vial.
What?
Or doing the long rest throughout the whole day was that 1 hit point for each of the people below half health?
Yeah, I think so. It might be more for. It might be 2 because it's if I'm resting in a clean room, but if it's not, it's just 1 for full night's rest.
Yeah.
Full
you
day's
get,
rest.
Now that you're above half, you can gain 1d3.
Oh, nice. And then for Kuno, he was at 4 out of 10. Does he gain 1 or 2?
Hey.
1. So he's
1, okay.
I am
and since
survived.
clean room, you get an extra 1 more HP.
Nice. Might not die in this next engagement. We'll see.
The common activities also don't go up at all, right?
No, your
Architecture,
skills never
bush-
go up.
No,
So
no,
you only get
okay.
you only get that if you're
Specialist.
a specialist.
Speaking of, I got 2 ability points. What should I put them in?
Bushcraft! Bushcraft!
But And or
What?
search.
We end up
You want
never
him in
using bushcraft again.
architecture? You got it.
Climbing? Climbing.
I'm gonna put him into languages.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, great.
There.
Point in stealth of hand, sleight of hand,
Oh,
and
Aldora
one in
probably
search.
levels up, right?
Yes, she does too. So
Oh, yeah, because she just leveled up, and now she gets the full amount.
Mm-hmm.
That's useful for us.
Neat.
Yeah, so she gets her first second level spell slot.
Let's go kill these brigands! Yeah!
Yay.
Except she's
Before
still not
they're
here,
actually
so
all
I'm
ghosts.
guessing she's not going to be here tonight.
Rip.
So, are we saying? What are you saying, boys? Bushcraft? I feel like we're not going to be cutting through the forest that much, though. Anymore.
I mean,
You know what?
the
Never
amount
mind.
we
Fuck it.
What are your other options?
We got I got 3 in bushcraft. Oh, now when I roll the 6s, it'll be super embarrassing.
Search is also a good one, though I think we've
I
rolled
have
more
3 in
bushcraft
search as
skills.
well.
Okay.
Unless you want me to bump that up to like a 4 or 5.
What are your other ones in? Sneak attack and
I
sleight
have
of hand?
2 in sleight of hand, 3 in sneak attack, 6 in stealth.
Oh. So is that just an auto success on your part?
Almost.
Almost. Like, if he walks through, like, you know, an empty room with everyone looking in the center of the room. Yeah. You'd have to roll,
Neat.
type thing. But
Yeah, it has
unless
to
he's in the
make sense.
backseat.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
stealth in
it
a.
has to make sense. But also, too, like, it's kind of like, he can still do things like superhuman stealthiness at 6. But,
I can disappear from in front of a crowd.
yeah, like,
After jumping off a dinosaur.
exactly. He's
Did
not,
the,
like, invisible, but he, like, is close to it when he wants to be.
Did the lance have a different attack bonus than the mace?
No, it's just that it had a higher
Same.
damage if you
Higher
are.
damage was the difference? Okay.
It was a 1d10 instead of a 1d8
If you were mounted.
Awesome.
if you were mounted.
Yes. Swedish
Did you take your
cavalry
polearm
boys.
back file, or does Martin still have that?
Because
I can give him a
I'm
sword and a
resting.
pistol.
I haven't done shit yet. I've barely been conscious this entire time.
He's barely been conscious for like the past 4 sessions.
Well, in the morning, I would ask you whether you're taking that back, because I can give Martin supplies otherwise if you do want it back.
I would like my pike back.
Alright, then in the morning, since... Jeez, I'm so generous this session. In the morning, I go up to Martin and be like, well, since you're coming with us, here's a sword and a pistol.
Okay.
Maybe... I actually don't have very much gunpowder, so maybe Lord Duncan could give you a little bit.
I
Wasn't-
raise an eyebrow at Roland actually giving up a pistol.
Oh, it's not my
Same.
pistol, I had an extra on the card.
Uh-huh.
I know, but it's a pistol. But
Still. And he's still a walking gun barrel? Gunpowder barrel? Powder keg thing? Yeah.
we know what you're trying to say. It's okay.
Does Lord Duncan have any gunpowder supplies
Mm.
that we could buy off of him? Or, I don't know, can Martin buy a little bit with the money I gave him?
Yes.
Or if he doesn't want the pistol, that's fine too.
Didn't you say you felt uncomfortable with the pistol?
He had never fired one before.
Oh,
Never
if
fired
he
one.
doesn't want the pistol, I'll take it back happily.
But he's also a level 4 fighter, so
Oh, so he's
He'll be able to
basically
figure it out.
he'll be
us.
fine. Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Just another HA to add to
Yeah.
our collection.
so yeah, he has enough money left on him to buy a powder harm and a bag of shot. So So yep.
Oh, and Uber, I was kind of serious about that question I wrote to you.
Oh, I don't know. Probably anything reasonable.
Okay.
It just take time or hiring someone to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. In the morning, I guess I will get the cart, hook up the horses, get the carts ready, and then join Lord Thungan for breakfast if he's offering it.
Yep. Yeah, he'll have breakfast ready for you in the morning. He sketches out a bit of a map for you. It tells you it shouldn't be too difficult, that there's a path leading off the main road. And
You have to go slaughter another town full of people.
Yeah.
They're bandits who kidnapped a child. I feel much more comfortable doing this.
The other ones were witch worshippers.
But at least they were pacifists.
Yeah.
yeah, so he sketches out to you and says, "Okay, there's a fence that surrounds the house and the barn and sort of the immediate area, and in the ransom note, they were told to leave a horse with money on it at the fence by the barn, and to leave for an hour, and when they come back, the money will be gone and the kid will be on the horse. So if that is helpful for you guys to plan what you're going to do, hopefully that will help.
That could be helpful, yes.
We seem to have been following this story for quite a while. I think we should just venture off into the woods and do something else. We've been making it too easy on the last 3 sessions.
I ain't trying to derail it yet, dude.
Okay,
Do you remember
Henderson.
how nasty those bugs were that we just barely managed to avoid fighting? I ain't trying to catch those in the forest.
I'm kidding.
Rather fight some moderately well-armed bandits than some super
Sarlacc?
powered insects. Yeah.
Are the kids' parents still in town?
He said yes, they are.
Could we speak to them briefly on the way out?
He says sure, yeah. He calls over one of his men, and let me give you a name.
Okay. Basically, all I want to know is basic description of the kid to make sure we actually have the right one when we.
Okay, so he
Find
calls
him.
over.
Well,
his
I
guy,
don't think they
Wolfric.
have a stable of kids.
Maybe they've been kidnapping lots of kids and they give us the wrong one.
So yeah, he has this guy Wolfric. He's to take you over to where they're at, and then to kind of show you your way to the trail you need to take. So says yeah, whenever you're ready, I'll lead you out.
At dawn, we ride.
At this point, I think I can finally mount Siegfried again and get going. Speaking of which, he needs to heal his HP.
Oh
He's
wait,
back up
can
to
the cleric do another like once over on everyone, or is everyone full?
To a point where I don't really think it's going to be that much
Might
of
be
an
good
issue.
on Martin.
What about Martin though? Isn't he low? Can't we have the cleric heal him up a bit more
Yeah, I mean, if you want to
before we go?
spend some time going and doing that, you can do that.
Martine, how do you feel this morning?
Says, well, doing a bit better. But, yeah. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the last few days, that's for sure.
If I owe you enough above half that you can take a couple hits and keep going?
No, but we're not delaying this any further.
Okay. And we can have the cleric try to heal both you and Martin each once if we want before we head out.
Sure, he heal Martin first, and then then if it's okay, heal me.
Yeah, let's try that. As long as we'll still get there in time.
Okay. Just realized okay, so, Martin gets another 4 HP for getting prayed over again.
Oh, I do? Sweet, I'm pretty much near full.
You're Martin?
Oh, sorry, he said Martin, my bad.
It's Martin.
I thought we were doing this for Martin.
I heard Carl. Nope, my apologies. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. So,
Is he above half?
Yes, he's above half now.
Okay, we can get Vile healed up, I guess, then.
I'm at 18 out of 25, so I'm pretty good.
I want to make sure you don't drop below half, though, if you do get
By
hit.
an unfortunate crit fail Lance.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
If he can heal a second time, let's do it. Yeah.
Oh,
Another 2 HP.
the glory of God is just not with you, Carl.
It's probably because I'm a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Who?
It's better this way.
God's like, if I have to, I'll...
Eh,
Alright, let's keep going.
we
Doing this-
ride.
doing this for you, Father Michael. Okay, so,
We should get him exercised first.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah, you head down the road, about a mile, and then come across a dirt path, and at that point, Wolfric points up the road and says, "Oh wait, no, I forgot. You guys are going to go speak to the parents
The
first."
parents.
Yeah, so he takes you to a little a shack and bangs on the door, and a woman answers. She looks disheveled. You can tell she's been crying, and she says hello.
Hello? We are being sent by Lord Duncan to attempt to get your son back.
She says, "Oh, thank God, thank God. We don't have much to offer you, for doing what you're doing.
That won't be necessary, ma'am. Just tell us what does your boy look like?
Says, well, he's about shoulder high, blonde hair. He has grayish eyes. Yeah, he goes by Hans. He's a sweet boy. A little on the thin side. Anything else you need?
Anyone else have any other questions?
Any distinguishing marks like a scar or freckles?
She says, "Oh no scars. He's just a boy. Looks like my husband at his age, but
And and could I get both of your names so we could to try to assure him that we are here to help him?
yeah, I'm Mary. My husband's name is Mark.
Okay. All right, that is all then. We will do our very best to get your boy back.
Thank you. Owe you so much. I owe you my life.
We ride. Start riding.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you head about a mile down the road. There's a dirt path that heads off the road north towards the river, and Wolfric points up that way. He says, it's about a mile up that way, and yeah, you'll see it. It's the only place up there.
Were we told anything about the terrain heading into it?
It's just farmland, right?
Well, it's somewhat forested where you're at. He tells you, well, you'll head out of the forest. They used to grow apples there, so there's still a lot of trees, and it's really overgrown now. You would probably be able to sneak up on the place.
That's what I was actually thinking.
And do we know about how many bandits we believe are in this group?
I honestly have no clue.
Okay.
Let's scope the place out first. Get a
Yeah,
bearing on what we're dealing with.
So this is like just a big old house with a barn.
And an apple orchard.
Yeah, there's a house. There's a barn that's separated from the house. There's a well between the house and the barn. That's about the extent that I know of it.
Okay.
What is our plan then? We need to be careful if we go in guns blazing. They may use the kid as a hostage. Do you want to try to get him out first by sneaking and then kill the rest of them?
Do we maybe have like a dummy chest that we could use? And assuming the boy will, I don't know, if he's walking, I can always try to pick him up and try to take him away, back to his parents.
Yeah, and we have got the cart with 2 horses on it right now, and we've got 3 horses with riders, so that we can use with riders. Well, Kathleen, we head up maybe a half mile, and then Kathleen can scout it out.
Okay.
Yeah, Kathleen, you scout.
Alright, let's do that. So I'm going to assume Vial, Slatter, and Martin are on the 3 horses. And then I'm grabbing the cart with Kathleen.
In Deldor.
And Odora, yeah.
Mm-hmm. frantically searching for her headphones for the past half hour.
Oh no.
She keeps texting
Wait,
me.
really?
Nice.
Actually, I guess it's been like 15 minutes. Yeah.
Oh no.
So, I guess they were packed up for when she went out of town. But,
She doesn't have speakers.
Probably?
Well, hopefully she'll get here by the time we start fighting.
Yeah.
No,
Let's see.
this is it. It's
Yep.
Eldora's just got her nose in her book.
Yep, exactly.
Frantically learning her new level 2 spell.
Exactly.
Alright,
And,
so
okay, so what's your guys' plan?
we're gonna go up about half a mile, then stop on the side of the road, maybe go off the road a little bit, and have Kathleen go up and on foot to scout it out.
The plan is we don't know enough, and we want to learn more about what we're dealing with.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, so you're gonna head up there first. Okay,
And alone.
Yeah, we're gonna go half a mile away.
User joined your channel.
Yay!
Yay!
Hello.
hey there.
Hey, just found my headphones.
Oh,
Be about to
perfect.
murder some people.
Whoop.
You leveled up? I think.
Oh,
I
yeah.
leveled up. Oh, who?
Yeah, we got 9,000 XP from getting the gem.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that each?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there somebody in the background?
Yeah.
Does everybody else hear that?
Yeah, that's Vile. His headphones.
Oh.
Damn it, is it really that bad right now?
Yeah, you're.
Oh.
Fuck!
The wub is taken
Yeah.
over.
Is that really that bad? Was the first thing I've been able to understand.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, there's a tiny voice in the background.
Okay, well, so what's your current level right now? How much XP do you have?
I think I had 2,000. Let me check.
You only had 2,000?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
I
it was
leveled up-
2,500.
You hit second level.
Yeah, so probably
2000.
2,500.
So
Okay.
2,500. So basically, you'd go up to 45. So you'd go up to 45 over 2 is 32.5. So you'd go up to
7,750.
yep, 7,750 XP.
Whoa!
Because you can't go more than half to the next level in one session, so you're capped out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, you're level 3,
7,700.
almost level 4.
Yeah.
Or halfway to level 4.
Yep.
Awesome.
So that means you
Like-
get.
Level 2 spells!
Yep, you get
Yeah.
another spell, and you get another 1d4
HPs.
HPs.
So maybe you won't get one shot by my lance when it eventually explodes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the HPs I add. You said 1 level on the HP.
It's you roll a d4 plus
Oh, I roll.
whatever your con modifier is.
So if you have a negative constitution, like a negative 2 constitution, and you roll a 1, can you lose HP on leveling up?
No.
Okay. That'd be hilarious.
1d4
It'd be
plus
As you grow old and frail.
plus whatever my con is. Where's my con?
Constitution modifier.
Oh, cool. Plus. Oh, wrong way.
You have a constitution modifier of fucking 1?
Is that bad?
So do I.
No, that's more than I do.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I think Slider and I both have a 2.
Christ, I have a 0 I have the least constitution out of it.
Yeah, I have 16 con, dude.
I have 11.
Do I go up
Oof.
to 11 HP?
nice.
And then do I have to roll for which spell?
Huh.
Yes.
I can't one-shot you, even if with max damage. Neat.
Unless you charge her.
Yeah. Or
Oh.
crit.
Or crit.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you
crits.
get a 2nd level spell. 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 2
Okay.
So you roll a d20.
Oh,
You get
Wow.
summon demon.
Wizard Lock.
I was really hoping for a 7, because that would have been
Yeah.
hilarious.
What's 7?
Yeah.
Invisibility.
Oh yeah. So I think
that's
you
sneaky,
get to
buddy.
like basically lock doors with magic.
Oh, okay. That's
Looks like
okay.
Can you unlock doors with it?
That's not very cool.
That's all.
I
I
mean,
think the
that
spell
can
you
be
got
useful.
in the spell book was more interesting.
So I need to find somebody that can read it.
No, you just need
Or
to
I
cast
just need to
wa-
read it.
read magic on it. Which
Oh,
you
that's
could
right,
have done
okay.
on the traveling while you weren't there if you wanted to do that.
Oh. Yeah, I did want to do that.
Okay. So, basically it's a alternate version of the summon spell. But you don't roll to see what kind of creature you're summoning. You're summoning an insectoid demon.
Ooh. That's
Hard
awesome.
pass.
I guess I'll have to like send you the information on it in case you ever want to cast it. But it's a fairly
That is a hard note with the side
strong
of
creature.
no sir.
Befriend the other bugs and turn them against the witches.
Yeah.
I'm starting to believe killing witches may not be such a bad idea, dude.
We're all charmed though.
Yeah. It's a
Oh, yeah.
slightly
I love witches.
safer version of the spell since you know exactly what you're summoning.
Okay.
You can't accidentally summon something way more powerful than you're planning on.
Yeah.
So...
When I summon that insect demon, he does whatever I want him to, or he just is his own little entity?
Well, that's part of the spell is basically you summon it and then you roll to try and dominate it. And
Whoa.
if you win slightly, you like control it for like a few turns. If you win like by a lot, then it's like your permanent servant until it dies.
Dang.
And if it wins, depending on how badly you lose, it can either maybe like try and attack you guys to like straight up like taking one of you to hell with it.
Oh.
I prefer not to burn.
I choose life.
Yes.
So,
Jesus.
Can't you spend time preparing it and it gives you a better chance?
yeah, the more like money you spend for on like supplies and time you spent preparing it. So like if you just like cast it like in a battle,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
chances of it going wrong are pretty high.
Yeah.
At least until you're like a pretty high level.
Okay.
But you can prepare to like increase your chances of things going well.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. So where are we at right now?
So right now, you guys are stopped a half mile outside of a farm house that Kathleen is heading up to inspect.
Okay.
Basically, there's this farm that had a history of witchcraft, and the original owners were lynched and or fled. And now you're heading there to save a kid that's been kidnapped by bandits and to clear it out by what are possibly the bandits or possibly undead creatures. And once you guys are done, you get the farm.
Cool.
And we made it back to Duncan, got everyone healed up.
Oh, okay. Did we sell anything? Did we sell the
No, so Lord of Duncan we had helped before, so he likes us. So he housed us, and his cleric healed up people. But
We
they are
gave them
basically
some
evacuating the town, and they have a small militia force helping with that.
Yep, we gave them like some food.
We
to
donated
help
the
out.
food to the town. And then the
Cool.
weapons they're not interested in right now because they're all trying to evacuate.
Okay.
And I think we still have the gem in the back of the cart.
Yeah.
We gave them the 1 axle cart, so we have the 2 axle one still.
Okay.
Don't I
cool.
still have a part of the insect? Do I?
Do you have your bears on the cart too?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you
Bears
have
are-
one section of the insect gem.
Okay. Would that be non-encumbering, or would that count as equipment? Or
It'd count as equipment.
Yeah, it's broken in basically half. It's more like 2/3, 1/3, and it's
I'll
4
take
feet
the-
long.
I'll take the third then.
I mean, I already had marked down that I was carrying both halves, but
Or you can,
Oh, okay.
I mean, and Kathleen's on the cart.
I
you
don't
can just
care. I
dump
don't
it on
care.
there.
You can have it. You can keep it. Never mind then. I just wasn't sure who had it.
yeah, I have it.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, so we're currently.
Since I have like a lantern.
And one of my bear cubs, or did
Yeah.
yeah.
Which I'm confused. How big are the bear cubs? Because we said that they were like almost newborn and like way smaller than Kuno one session, and then we said they were like Kuno size the next.
Yeah.
They grow fast.
Grow up so fast.
Did we change their sizes? I was always thinking that they were dog size, maybe not quite as big as Kuno, but dog
Yeah, I
size.
thought they were basically the same or slightly smaller. Not by much.
You can put them all in the cart if you want. Got me driving it with Kathleen and or in the back, and Kuno. And apparently 3 bears.
Yeah, I mean, it'd make more sense for them to be oversized, but I just kind of wanted to get you guys going, so. I let
Yeah.
You guys just carry
Neat.
them.
Since otherwise we never would have made it into that cave.
After like an
I
hour,
would have killed him.
after like an hour of discussing what we were gonna do with the bear cubs.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Everything worked out fine.
Okay, so so there's a dirt path leading up the road. It's wooded. The path looks more used than it should be for an abandoned, a road to an abandoned farm. So how do you want to approach it? From what you were told and had sketched out, the barn is on the west side of the farm, and the house is on the east side. But they're close together. I mean, let me draw a little sketch up.
And we're approaching from the south.
And you're approaching from the south. So
Well,
basically,
Do your thing, Kathleen.
that's not it, by the way. I just have too many maps here.
Oh, here we go.
I need to delete some of these maps. Okay.
but there's a nice little flashback. Remember when we killed a guy in this house?
And then slept
Remember
in the
when
house
we
with the dead
splattered the walls with blood in this tower?
Ooh.
people. Oh yeah.
Excuse me, what?
Dropped a
Remember when you
300-pound
dropped a
crate on
chest
top
on a
of a
dead
body.
guy's body and he popped like a balloon?
Oh, I remember.
break it open.
Okay. So there's a barn. There's a house. There is a well and a path leading down to the fence.
It's a giant holding 2 rectangles.
So yeah, there's your
Okay,
path,
and then
there's
where
trees.
is
So go ahead.
where's the orchard in relation to all this?
So the orchard is basically surrounding the barn and the house.
Oh, so like the barn and house are in.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yeah. So this whole area between them would normally be pretty um, clear, but is become somewhat overgrown at this point with
Okay.
bushes and whatnot. But surrounding it is trees and underbrush and whatnot. And
Since we were promised the property afterward, we probably want to avoid burning the entire place down this time.
So don't be idiots.
and somewhere
Stare at Carl.
somewhere around here is where you're supposed to where the ransom exchange was supposed to take place.
Oh, okay. So there's a fence out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's
close
kind of
is the
jaggedy from
forest to it?
lack of maintenance.
Yeah, yeah.
Does the forest come right up to the fence, or is there like a open field that's pretty hard to cross?
There's more orchard on that side of the fence.
Okay, so it's all lightly wooded on the entire thing.
Yeah, exactly. Say south of the fence, it's pretty much forest. And
This is
north
perfect.
of the fence, it's old orchard that hasn't been tended to in years.
Is Kathleen already sneaking up there, or is this just what we've been told?
I'm assuming she's sneaking up there, but this is also you've been told this.
Okay.
Uh. So I feel like I'm gonna want to check out the barn first because I anticipate there being less to see there.
To answer you, Guardian, yes, you found someone to do that.
Neat. Okay. So we are sneaking in from the south side, which is all orchard and stuff still.
It's more forested up to about where the fence is. And
Oh, okay.
north of the fence, it's all orchard.
Oh, okay. Got it. As I'm making my way up towards the fence and the gate and stuff, is there anyone I can see on the outside of the buildings?
No, you can't see anyone.
Is it 1 or 2 storied?
It is 2-storied.
Oh, fancy.
This is
Yeah, it's a rather large house, at least by the standards of the time.
okay. Well, I am gonna hop the fence right over here,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the front door, I assume, for the house.
Correct.
Does it look like it's fallen off its hinges? Like, does this look like a deserted house?
No, you would notice that here, make a search roll real quick.
Fuck! Why? I'm still on fire from my 5e campaign.
Yeah. So you notice that the path looks used. And the house, like the door is closed. It windows aren't broken. It looks doesn't look well cared for, but it doesn't look abandoned either.
They built him to last back in the day, it looks like. Are there any sort of windows or anything into the barn?
Into the barn? No,
Yes.
there are no windows in the barn. There's let's see here. There is like a little connected room that sticks off of it like this right here. There's the large, double door, 1.5 story tall doors, right here.
Yeah.
But otherwise, no real apparent entries or exits.
Is there a hayloft?
You'd be able to guess that there's one, but there's no windows.
Damn. So there's not like a high door that I could maybe climb on this outside room and jump towards?
Well, actually, yeah, if you want to climb, there's like there are openings. Basically, if you're looking at like a cross section of it, of the barn, there's basically like a opening up there.
Yeah.
So it's nothing you could see in. It's obviously for like ventilation. It's large enough for you to climb through. You'd have to make a climbing roll in order to do it.
Oh no.
How big is this side building?
It's about like 8 by 8 probably. And, yeah, it's about 8 by 8, and how tall it is. Would be about like that.
Damn it.
I think Bio has a grappling hook.
Too bad Val's not with me.
I am here.
Yeah, you could always come back though if you needed to.
I do not have a grappling hook.
Who are you talking to, Roland?
I am gonna go around the barn.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be on the north side of it.
Okay.
Is there anything with the well? Like, does it look like it has a bucket on it and it's still being used?
Yes, it does. It has a crank. The other thing you'll notice when you hit the back side there is there's a large refuse pile piled up beside the barn there on the north side of the barn.
Oh,
Leftover food, human waste, and whatever's
ugh,
on
smells
top.
like Carl over here.
Yeah. Whatever's on top is also fresh, fairly fresh.
I want to get on to the north side of this house.
Okay.
And is there any activity on the inside that I can see from a little distance away?
Um, yeah, do another search check.
Oh God. Oh,
Nice.
wow. Either it's perfect or it's perfect.
Exactly.
Roll20 has the best of dice rolls.
Exactly. Okay, so at this point you'll notice that on the second story of the building, um, here there are some windows with shutters, but they're kind of slatted, and you can see that there's at least one, what it would appear, one person um, looking out through those shutters, and probably would have seen you if you weren't such a stealthy person.
These trees are great.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay, so now there are actually people here. Um, that also means just going in the front door of the barn is pretty much off limits.
Yeah, it'd probably be hard to do without being seen.
Probably climbing up the side of that building probably would be difficult as well.
Um, yeah, probably. You'd probably be better off on this side. There's a couple trees that are fairly close to the barn. You could maybe climb up a tree and try and get on the roof and get through that way.
See, now if these were dexterity rolls, that wouldn't be a problem. They're climb rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna continue my tour around the back side of the house. Whoa, not that close. Around the back side of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And are things... It looks like it's being used and not nearly as broken down as they should be.
Yeah, exactly. There's a back door here.
Oh,
Um, and since you're looking for it, you would notice that there's someone looking out as well from the same sort of windows from the other side.
hmm. Okay, I'm gonna slip through the fence over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I will go back to the rest of my party and describe what I have seen.
Okay.
Is the barn tall enough that the people in the house would not see the horse being tied up to the fence?
The barn is about 25 feet tall. The house is of similar height, so I don't know if they would be able to see over. Is that correct, DM?
Yeah, that's probably.
Because we
that's a
could
safe
leave-
assumption, yeah.
We could leave a horse out there as they ask with a sack or something that looks like gold, or like a sack of money, and then when they go to investigate an hour later, we could try to get the kid out the house from the backside.
What time were we supposed to be tying this horse up, and they were thinking that they were going to be all this was going to be happening?
Noon.
Oh, okay.
So we want to get the kid out to safety, and then after that we can kill the rest of the bandits.
I don't know if I would trust bandits to actually give the kid up once they have the money.
True, but if they think there's a horse with money, they might send a couple guys out to go investigate. And from your description, they wouldn't be able to see the horse from the house. So if someone came in the house the back way, or perhaps started fighting there, we could maybe get the kid out more easily, because some of them would be gone.
We don't. Okay. Remember though that there was supposedly magic going on in this house, and I don't know what could be inside this house.
Out of character, how does the lock spell work? Could you just lock the multiple doors so no one can get out?
We cannot lock multiple doors because Eldora only has one spell slot at second level.
Does it unlock doors also, or it just makes one impenetrable?
It just locks a door. Knock is the opposite spell, and that is a separate spell.
That is sadly not very useful.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she
You
got
say
something
that now.
I thought she got something that would let her open or lock or unlock any door with magic.
It magically holds shut any door, gate, window, or shutter
For forever, or as long as she
for
gets the spell out?
forever.
Oh, so we could Alamo it out here against the Swedes.
Until they blow the rest
Yeah.
of the thing down with cannon fire.
Yeah.
That
But
door's
that
the
door
only
will
thing left.
still be standing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I guess it can lock portals
Yes.
as well.
Any other ideas? Is there any way you could get in the house or the barn and figure out where the kid is being kept?
Well, I'm sure I could. They do have watches on both sides of the house, so it would be very hard for all of us to just approach.
Wait till nighttime. Shoot one in the
They're
head.
expecting something at noon.
Oh fuck. You know.
Did you get any sense of idea from the fuse pile how many people there might be here?
I don't know, did I?
Yeah, you could infer that that is probably at least a half dozen people. I mean, you couldn't get anything exact, but it wasn't just, one or two people worth.
It was a party in this house.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know what the boy is, right?
I saw no sign of any kidnapped child.
What we could do, they're expecting a ransom. How much is it again?
1,000 silver pieces.
Maybe what we do is we have like we disguise it so that we send in a horse with a bag, like a bag tied into it, and a lot of blood over the top of the horse, like somebody got killed off the horse and he got spooked and ran, right? And it has a hole in the bag, and there's just like a trail of silver that leads to an ambush site we set up somewhere outside. And they come in, and we just kill them. And then we come back and we kill the rest.
I don't think they'd be that dumb.
You're all pretty stupid.
Uh,
I mean, I came up with that stupid idea. How stupid do you think people can get?
yeah, that's what concerns me. You thought of it. And you're...
What if we
I'd prefer
release,
any other ideas.
What if we release 3 bear cubs on the house, and when they panic,
No. I prefer... I almost
go in the other
prefer...
door?
I almost prefer Vile's idea more.
Almost. Wow, you fucking have no self-value over your cubs right
Or-
now, do you?
You know what? At this point, I'd rather just roll up on them, say what's up.
Well, we do have horses, and we do have enough supplies or like extra cloth material. We can make it look like there's a bundle on top of the horse if we do want to pretend we have left the ransom tied up.
Honestly, there's not even a guarantee that this kid is alive at this point.
But at the very least, at least one of them would go out to check the ransom
Were
horse.
the watches one-man watches, or were they two-man watches?
It looked like it was one man on the front of the house and one man in the back.
Okay, so we could kill the watch then, possibly, if we had, like... If we could get close enough and just,
With
Yeah,
the
with a
that
bow.
totally wouldn't be noticed by anybody.
I mean, Kathleen has her bow, but the rest of us
I still have my
guns.
wooden spears.
I thought they
wooden
were
thing.
like up on a second story or something.
They
Oh,
are.
I mean, you can still throw them, like, decently far. If it's overgrown, you have a chance of getting closer in.
As good as
Especially-
you are at killing things, I don't think you're that good.
I mean,
If-
no, but it
if they're
would
both
literally be
looking-
all of us throwing spears at him and just hoping to fucking, like, pincushion the guy.
If they're both looking out
Uh,
from the second floor, and no one is on the south side, would it be possible for you to get up on the south side of the house here, and then make it into the back door?
that's what I was kind of thinking. Maybe, or if there's a window that's open on the south side.
Don't forget you have your Garrett wire.
Oh, don't worry, I
You
didn't.
are pretty sneaky. You might be able to just get in that door. The barn might also be worth checking out before we move in.
I could also make it totally dark in the barn if that's where we think all the people are.
Mm.
Just pick them off as they fucking walk away. Try to get out of there.
Yeah, basically. Kind of get them out of there.
Well, I mean, knowing at least which building the key is in would help a lot.
Hmm.
If Kathleen is able to either sneak into the barn, which I think would be easier, or the house and confirm whether or not he's in one of them, we at least know which one to move into first. Because we don't want them to be alerted of our presence and then use the kid as a hostage.
You said there's one person guarding each entrance to the barn or the house?
The house.
So if one of them is isolated, I could try to talk to I can try to get information out of one of them if it wouldn't alert any others.
Yeah, out of character, you have the charm spell still.
Yeah. Yeah, if like you guys could guard make sure the other guy doesn't come around, I could go talk to one of the guards.
Is
I
there
don't know if
glass in the
he'd
windows?
really be into ducking. He is inside on the second floor.
You could
Oh,
pretend
he's
you were lost.
inside. Yeah, he was. Oh. He's inside the building. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, you bombed Carter's heart somehow the first moment we met. You seem to have a way with people that is uncanny.
Yes. Hmm. I could also do that. Like, I could walk into the barn, and hope that there's like a leader or something like that maybe I could talk to.
But then the watch in the house would definitely see you.
Oh yeah.
That ventilation hole, would you be able to get up there with a rope?
I don't know.
Probably.
Because we do have rope here.
Do we have any way to attach this rope to the
Carter, did you
opening?
buy?
I do not have a grappling hook. I checked
Oh,
my.
you didn't buy. Okay.
I mean, we could probably like make a grappling hook. Like we have wooden sticks. We just need to make sure they're tight enough and strong enough to hold somebody.
Yeah, we do have like man catchers and wire supplies.
Swords.
And that's not gonna. I'm not gonna bend that into a grappling hook, but the man catcher wire could be useful to help like hook onto something. How much time do we have until noon?
You guys have 2 hours.
Oh, we have plenty of time to scout out or figure something out. Well, Kathleen, if you think you're able to do it, I think it would be very good to find out, to enter either the barn or the house and find out where the kitty is located.
My only concern about getting in the barn is the guy watching the front of the house would probably see a person hanging off the side of a barn.
You could go behind, is it right here, behind the little shed thing?
It's on top of it.
Oh. I don't know, you're pretty sneaky.
We
Yeah,
could
oh my
take
God.
a risk in if I could talk, like if I could, flag down that guy, like pretend, I like need help or something, and get him away, and then you can have the freedom to like search the barn or the house.
Or murder him.
That's an option.
I do have 2 muskets I can always set up somewhere and take time aiming.
My only fear is that he'd like call backup.
My fear is that we would do all this and there's nothing at all in the barn.
And the kid's someplace else if he's here at all.
Well, can you get inside? Do you think you could get inside the back door of the house?
I very much feel like if there isn't anyone on that first floor that's paying attention, I would be able to get in there, yes.
I mean, we could all move up to the edge of the forest, and then, if you need help, signal us in some way. And then it's just guns a-blazing like normal.
I was gonna say, you'll hear the clattering.
Right now we're like half a mile away, but we can definitely move up if it doesn't look like there's anyone on the road.
But you said that the path leading up to the house has seen use as well, right, Uber?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh.
Are there any hoof prints in the dirt?
It looks more like footprints.
Okay.
You probably wouldn't see hoof prints, no.
I'm guessing. My thought would be the kid would be in the house.
Mine as well. There's
Especially
a
if they
lot
don't have
more
horses.
rooms, a lot more places to hide someone
Yeah.
than in a barn.
Joke's on us. They stuffed him down the well.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And I just tossed a firebomb down it.
Because I mean, these are bandits. I'd have my doubts if that kid is even still alive.
Well, if Aldora wants to talk to one of them on one side, and Kathleen wants to try to go on the other side, the rest of us could just be ready to rush up. I don't really trust the rest of us being able to get to the house unnoticed. We could at least wait out on the edge of the forest.
So, what I'm hearing is we have basically 3 options. 1, try and lure him into some sort of trap with a horse over here. Investigate the barn more. Or infiltrate the house. Right?
Mm-hmm. That's, I think, what you guys have been discussing, yeah.
Carl, you have the ghetto wire, correct?
So does and so does Kathleen.
So,
I did
and
get
that-
one.
The place we're supposed to leave the horse is very close to the edge of the forest. If we had one of them come out to check on the horse at noon, would you be able to ambush them and maybe get them to talk without
I
alerting
would-
everyone?
So a Garrett. No, I don't think I could do that
Okay.
fast enough. I think our best chance would just be to have Kathleen Garrett wire and just because I'm assuming that we wouldn't be able to speak while being garroted. So I wouldn't be good at doing that. Kathleen would be excellent at doing that.
Thinking more of like ambush the one guy, drag him into the forest a little bit, get him to talk.
I probably could not do that fast enough.
Okay.
To stop him from screaming out.
Probably the best bet is to go into the house then. And maybe have Outdoor distract the other side.
Okay. I don't know if I like the Eldora trying to run a distraction because 1, she was here looking for a doctor because she is a bit sickly. And I only saw one guy. That doesn't mean there's only one guy, and that if she's talking with them, a bunch of guys won't come out.
I mean, if a bunch of guys come out the front door, then it's better for you to get in the back.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I charm a person from afar? Like, could I put a spell on him even just from seeing him in the window so that he's not, like, alarmed?
The charm spell has a range of 120 feet.
So, yeah.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh yeah.
120 feet. Let's see if that's even still on the map, kids.
Oh, this isn't drawn at all to scale.
Nope. Oh.
But yeah, it would be within range of
Okay.
being in the courtyard, definitely.
Okay. So if everyone's okay with that, I'll kind of flag them down from the courtyard. As long as people are positioned to, like, in places where they can kind of get my back.
Yeah, just have him walk over to you. I mean, he might resist, but walk over.
Is there glass on the windows? Or is it just shutters?
There is glass in the windows.
Ooh, so if we shoot in, it's going to break the glass and we'll have to repair it once we get to the house.
Yeah, that's the issue here.
Yeah.
I don't want to do extra work in renovating this house.
Isn't glass expensive at this point in history still?
Yeah,
Yes.
glass is freaking expensive. Okay, well, I think let's at least, are we going to go up on foot, or are we taking the horses and all the carts and stuff.
I'm gonna be on my
God,
horse
no
with
on
my
the
lance.
carts. Fuck your carts. Those carts are not going to help us infiltrate a house.
Okay, so in that
I'm
case,
with Kathleen here.
we're half mile out. Let's move all the horses and the cart off the road some distance, and just in case someone else comes down the road. We'll tie them up there and move in on foot.
Okay.
And Slider, I don't know if your bears will stay if you tell them to.
Well, I can have one of them with me. I don't know, Guardian.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Guardian's gonna
I
sneak
am
with
not
a bear
carrying
in
that
his
bear.
backpack.
Alright.
I carried a bear because there was no other option, and you wouldn't shut your mouth about it.
Here, Victor, I have some rope. You can borrow this and tie them to the cart. Like a leash.
I wanna. At this point, would the bears be able to follow simple commands at all?
Nope.
No.
Can they climb over the edge of the cart?
Yeah, they'd be able to climb over the edge of the cart.
Oh.
I mean, you could tie them up.
They're in their terrible twos. Alright. I'm gonna put some of my food down, and I guess some of the meat that we still have. Just to, I guess, distract them for a bit.
Okay.
And
Incentivize them staying.
yes.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna tell them. All right, stay here. Papa will be back soon. And I pat them all on the head.
Okay.
Stay here.
And they stay there, busy eating.
Okay. I guess whenever we get the signal, I'll start writing people down.
Oh, you're taking your horse up?
I got a lance, dude.
That makes sense.
No, it doesn't. There's no one outside.
I thought the plan's to lure them out, isn't it?
So we're gonna lure one guy. We're using the charm spell,
Okay.
and then we're gonna. At least that's what I thought the plan was.
Plus, I mean,
Yeah.
if we do see the boy, I'll be able to ride up and grab him quickly, and then right away.
Oh God.
Okay.
Alright, and I take the 2 muskets with me.
Don't use those.
I mean, I'm a pretty good shot if I can set up an aim, if it's needed. And at
We
least
just don't
watch
want to.
Outdoors back.
We don't want to alert literally everyone, though.
Last resort.
Yes, yeah, last resort, of course.
Yeah, the pistols first.
Exactly. I can get Outdoors back then. If I set up around here. I'll have a clear shot on anyone coming out.
Okay.
So, what do you guys want me to do? I just get information from this guy, keep him distracted, take him somewhere. I could try to get in the house. What's the end game?
I don't think we want you going in the house. Because then we'll lose track of where you're at and what's happening.
And you'll be in a den of bandits where you have one of them charmed.
Okay.
Jokingly, I'm just gonna say in character, you could have just asked him to bring the boy out, right?
Honestly, why not, dude?
I could ask him. We'll see. I could just talk to him.
Tell him we have the money. Bring the boy out unharmed.
Is that really what you
Maybe
want me to tell him?
Maybe don't say we. Pretend
You.
don't want.
Yes, you. I.
Yeah. Either that or pretend you are lost in the woods and in need of assistance.
That's
They
the angle I was
Probably come
going
out
to
to
go
try to
for.
rob you.
Damsel in distress should work.
But then, do you want me to lead him towards you guys so you can kill him, or do you want me to let him go back in the house?
them
Once he's out of
distracted
the
as long
house,
as possible.
he should not be allowed to go back in.
We'll keep him contained here.
Yeah, best plan is you distract several of them, and then Kathleen would be able to find the kid and get him out without them noticing. Then we can attack them.
Okay.
I'll take. And I mean, my bears are probably gonna be hungry by the time we get back, so we need something to eat.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Wait,
What?
what did you just say, Victor?
Nothing.
I look at you kind of in disgust. Kind of.
He's got to start training them right.
I would have expected
Gotta
that from
start
Taro,
him-
but not you.
You gotta start them early, man. Start them early, start them young.
What town are we on our way to? So I can tell them where I'm getting lost from.
You're you're basically on the outskirts of Thungeon right now, or Thungen.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Pyle,
Make my
are
way
you
up
on your
there.
horse or are you on foot? Pyle, you there?
Yes.
Are you on horse or on foot?
I'm gonna be on foot for a bit. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to change it, but like, I want to get up there sneaky, like, and I want to be, it just might not be useful to be on horse for right now if we're trying to be sneaky infiltration.
Okay.
I'm gonna be hanging in the back.
Fucking cav support.
Yeah, dude.
Am I
Out
in
of
range of
sight,
the
out
window
of mind.
here?
Yeah, if you're about at the fence line, yes, you would be in.
Okay,
range
yeah, I'll
of
be
musket.
as close to the fence line as I can get while being still behind cover in the trees.
You'd be fine. You'd probably be medium range with the musket.
Okay, yeah, and I'll just drop my bag and get both muskets set up here ready.
So as I'm approaching the south side of this house, do I see anything or anyone on the south side?
No, you do not. There's no windows on the south side.
Oh.
How about Kathleen? How about you come with me? We can be two damsels in distress, and while I'm distracting him, you could go in the front.
Would
That
he
assumes
see
that
her?
only one person will come out and that you are...
Yeah, I kind of would much rather have Kathleen be sneaky or on Overwatch.
Okay.
I don't know. It's up to Kathleen though, obviously.
Well, either way, if he comes out, you could sneak around from another side of the building. If that's the only person you saw watching the front door.
It is, yeah.
If it's just one guy, why don't we just kill him silently and then like get up onto the house?
You need
Because it's hard
interrogate
to
him.
kill him silently when he'll be falling down.
No, I thought he was coming out to meet us though. We kill him silently there, and then we get closer to the house and we fucking SWAT
So like
style
just
these
be
guys.
ready to shank him?
Yeah, you have a garrote wire. Literally just go and fucking
I
garrote
think
him.
I mean, the house is not that big. I'm pretty sure if he sees someone, he's going to call out anyways. I think they're going to be alerted.
Yeah, why don't you let me talk to
Which
him
is why
and find out how many people are even
We're
in
hoping
there.
he might call his friends or be like, hey, there's someone at the door, and Kathleen can go in the back.
Okay, whatever. Let's do this train wreck.
Why do you call it a train wreck? What is it that you're having issue?
I think we're just going to alert them to our presence way too quickly without actually mitigating
And
anything.
maybe all 5 guys will walk out the front door.
Well, what is a train?
Shit. Carriage wreck. You're right, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes some more sense.
You know, you break an axle over a rock or something.
Oh, fair enough.
Alright, let's do this though, I guess. I mean,
It's a train.
Okay, yeah, I'll put the charm person spell on him and kind of
Probably
wave him
that
down.
weird humming or something's getting to him again.
Yeah. So as you're walking down the path towards the house,
Mm-hmm.
you start hearing these eerie moaning sounds um,
Ugh.
coming from the trees.
That did not happen when I walked up.
Do we all hear this?
Yeah, anyone probably about as close enough to be at the fence line would probably hear at least a bit of it. Yeah, it's like creepy um, ghost moaning type sounds.
Okay.
Kathleen, you didn't mention anything about ghosts.
So, so we all hear it then?
Yes. Okay, so he's charmed.
Nice. Get fucked.
You will hand over the kid without an issue.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Want to go home and rethink your life.
I start waving him towards me.
Okay. Let me get someone. Here we go. So you hear a little bit of talking inside, and then a guy comes out the front door. Says, "Hello, can I help you?"
Yeah, I was on my way to Thungan and seems to have gotten lost in these woods. Hoping you could help me out.
Oh yeah, I mean, gosh, I mean, normally we try and just scare people off, but I don't know, for some reason I feel like you probably really need my help. So sure, yeah, where are you heading?
I'm trying to find Thungan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to head back down this path down to the main road. Hang a right, and yeah, you'll be in thing in no time, really. I mean, you're probably talking about an hour on foot. So.
Well, I actually have this horse and this cart, but my cart seems to be broken. Do you think you could take a look at it for me?
He's thinking. He's like looking back. Um, it's like, oh gosh. Sure. Yeah, I'll help you out.
Thank you so much.
Oh wow,
Just
that's a
batting
good
her
roll.
eyelashes, winking. Dude's melting.
My name's Anton, by the way.
He's wondering why it got so hot all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And so as we're walking, I'm gonna start walking towards the other guys. But I'm gonna ask them, what's going on in that house?
Oh, me and my buddies, we just have a thing set up there. It's kind of a good spot to set up a home base right now. No one really comes out here. People already thought this place was haunted, so yeah, we just roll with
Haunted?
it.
Well, you're not afraid of any hauntings?
Oh, we've been here for a week or more now, and we haven't seen anything.
Have you heard anything of that kid that's gone missing? Uh-oh.
Actually, I know that's a fail. So,
Oh.
so he goes, yeah, um, yeah, a couple of the guys had this idea, make a quick buck. Um, I don't know, Gunther was really mad when he found out about what we did. But he's
Who's
fine. He's fine.
Oh. The boy or Gunther?
The boy's fine. Gunther too,
Oh.
you know. But yeah, he was real mad when he found out that Max and Stefan went out and grabbed this boy. I mean, it seemed like a good little scheme there.
How many are there of you in there?
Oh, there's 7 of us.
Wow. You expecting company to come find people to come find that boy soon?
Oh yeah. Today, hopefully, we'll be getting the ransom.
Wow.
Get him out of here. Gunther will be real happy to get him out of here. He doesn't like. He's not happy about the whole kidnapping thing. He tells us, we steal stuff. We don't kidnap kids.
You made a mistake.
I'm just staring in disbelief as she's walking out there.
Wait, do we hear
chatting
this?
nonchalantly with him.
Yeah, how close are we to these guys?
I have my garrote wire ready, by the way, like, cause that's like, what?
Yeah, I don't know. Trying to think. It's less than 100 feet, so I mean, you might be catching some of it. Yeah.
You're all getting jealous.
I pull the trigger.
We're all about to just charge in.
Oh, that's
Dude,
this
freaking-
Defend thy maiden's honor.
That's my girl.
Just around this corner, so just right around here. I'll just lead them right up to these guys so they can hopefully have something ready to pull on them.
I mean,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's basically following you wherever you take him.
I'm hiding behind a tree or like behind a bush
lead
or
him,
something.
lead
Obviously.
him down the path a decent distance, like away from the gate. Like, don't just do it like at the fence. I'd say like do it at least.
Oh, I thought we were in a wooded area right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we are.
Is it like super thick up on the fence? Like, could anyone else just not like really see anything beyond like this point I'm
You should
pinging?
ask him to see the boy.
On the fence itself, it's not real thick. Like there's
Okay,
there's sort of a path
Like, be up where it's wooded.
along the fence itself. This kind of hasn't been used. It was for maintenance of the path, right, of the fence, but still there's no trees up to the fence.
So yeah, well, crap.
And all his
So
buddies are
I'm
starting
back.
to come out the front bar and they're...
Go in
Like-
the back, Kathleen.
If this guy's like, I'm hiding behind a tree or something, a little bit of further down, I guess. 'Cause I thought those trees all the way up. I thought this was like the tree line, but no. I'm hiding in the trees with the garrote wire, and when he walks by, I will, try to strangle him.
You want me to write him down again?
I think
No,
that'll
shoot
make
in
a
melee.
bit more noise.
Shoot
Yeah,
into
I'll
it.
shoot him.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got this.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to grow. So basically, I think the way the garrote works is that if he doesn't see me, that's how I'll actually have it open. So I'll go check for garrotes.
Yeah, it's you need to either be sneaking or beat him in
So it requires an attack from surprise or a successful grapple.
mhm.
And I'm just assuming that because he's being garroted, he won't be able to speak.
Yeah, that's a decent assumption. Yeah. So
And when we attack him, does the spell wear off, or does it stay because Eldora didn't do anything?
even her being involved, it stays unless he has a successful save
Save.
versus with save versus magic, but he gets a +5 on it.
Even if he doesn't really know if she's involved or not?
He's probably
He's
going to
like,
guess.
oh no, there's people attacking. Ah, help me.
Help me! Oh my god, you're so brave
Yeah.
and strong.
Unless she
Please
convinces
protect me.
him that, yeah. But It'll be pretty hard to convince him that she wasn't involved somehow.
The best spell.
Unless, he fails the saving throw, in which case he'll totally believe her.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm doing this, I guess, now. So, what do you want me to do? I need to roll a sneak roll?
Yeah, do a sneak roll. You'll get a +2 to your skill since he's
Fuck. I mean, I still like. This is why I wanted Kathleen to do this.
Oh
This
boy.
is why I wanted Kathleen to do this, because she'd be actually be able to do it. But I can still make an attack. Like I can still make an attack roll against him. Because
Aren't you?
what?
Okay,
One
never
shot.
mind.
Yeah, a grappling roll if you're trying to get.
Sorry, a grapple roll. Yeah, sorry, that's my apologies.
Which I
grapple.
probably also should be doing because I'm the only one batting over 50% in grapples.
Dude, just my base attack bonuses and my strength, because it's your base attack bonus plus your melee attack bonus. So I'd be rolling a 12.
Statistically, you should be good.
So yeah,
Thing is that we've rolled a 6 how many times tonight?
no, but this is a D20 now, so that means I roll a 1 instead
Nice. And I'm nowhere near you.
for a 19.
Hey, he actually,
Oh.
well, he rolled terribly, but
I rolled
still ended
terribly.
up
It's just
okay.
that because it's a base attack bonus plus your melee attack bonus, it's actually
Plus
really
12
good.
to hit. Ooh.
Get ready for this net 20, boys.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Breathe,
I
Vile,
did
breathe.
something.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
he
you
takes-
successfully grappled him. So D6 damage on him. Okay, so yeah, you have him around the neck. He's struggling against
God, you 6 child stealing son of a bitch. Even I don't do that shit.
Way to take the moral high ground after everything you've done, including killing a village of pacifists.
Which following pacifist?
Exactly.
And it's justified the means, I guess.
Do I see anyone else appearing in the window at this point? Or looking out the door to investigate why their friend went out?
At the moment, no, you do not.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna keep doing this, I guess. What does Kathleen do at this point? Because
I want to test out this back.
Okay. It is locked.
Fuck.
Could you roll to open doors? Or
Do you have sleight of hand for lockpicking?
Yeah, I don't have a lockpick.
It's tinkering for lockpicking.
Oh.
I also don't have a lockpick.
Is there a window you could open and go through?
DM, is there?
Yes, there is.
Well, first off, I'll look through the window. Do I see anything in?
Yeah, looking through the window, you see, a fairly empty room. There's a table in there, with some chairs. Looks like plates and whatnot on the table. There's a big fireplace in there, a rug on the floor. You don't see anyone at this point.
Is the creepy wailing still happening?
Yes, it is.
Is this window locked?
Yes, the window is locked.
Fuck. Can I see at all what mechanism is holding the window locked?
Yeah, it's just like a little metal latch on the top of the window. You unlatch it and lift it up.
Well, god damn it. Okay. And I don't suppose I can like take my dagger and just remove the window frame and just get the window out of there and then.
You can try.
Yeah, but that's gonna take a little bit of time that I really don't have.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try and do that, you can make a tinkering roll. If you pass, you get it right away. If you fail, it's basically how many rounds it'll take you to do it.
Okay.
Pop it.
That's
I
not too bad,
believe
unless you roll 6.
will not roll a 6.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Gonna try
There's
and
like no mathematical way you could possibly roll another one, okay?
That is called the gambler's fallacy.
Speak it into existence.
okay.
Yeah, saying as
okay.
somebody who rolled
I've
fucking
rolled
3 nat
nothing but
ones last
sixes and
night.
ones on skill checks. I'm just saying. Trying to pry the window out. Oh my god.
It's not a 6. I told you.
Not a 6. Okay, so it's gonna take you 4 rounds to
Woof. Okay.
get it done.
Well, the guy will be strangled by then.
Mhm.
I mean, the rest of the people don't suspect anything, as far as we know.
Well, I mean, the front door's open.
Did we get all? We got all the information out of
Did
him
he
that we
leave the door
needed.
open?
He shut it behind him. Aldor.
God damn these security conscious bandits.
But Aldor would not have noticed him locking the door, so.
And I don't see anyone in the house looking out or even watching him, right?
From your direction, no.
Well, I'm just gonna watch as Vile slowly strangles him and keep watching the door
Okay.
and the windows.
I'll drag his body further into the forest.
Okay.
Ain't dead yet, but sure, you can help me just like secure the grapple, fucking get a rope, tie it to the back of the horse, put it around his neck, and just fucking go.
If I rode like up there to assist with the grapple and knocking this dude out, how visible would I be? Is there still a lot of tree cover?
He has
or
a
is it
plus
pretty
2,
sparse?
I have a plus 12, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. And now saying
No.
that, I'm gonna roll a 1, and
We're
he's gonna
not
roll
taking
a
no
20.
chances.
And then he's gonna roll a 7 and it'll still be fine.
Yeah. On a horse, you might be seen.
Stop being kill greedy, Slider.
Look, man, I missed one session, and I'm not okay with being this far behind in the kill count.
Oh my gosh, just let him strangle him. He's doing well.
Fine.
For once,
Fine.
he's doing well on a grapple check.
Don't roll a 1.
Okay. So you want to do a grapple check? Well, I mean, I guess it's his turn, and he'll be doing grappling, so. Resisting
Okay.
grappling.
It's gonna be a 1.
No.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay.
alright.
God, you can roll. You can. Oh my god, you can get an 8 and still get 20. Oh my.
I am now a level 4 fighter, this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
murder people.
Do I still get the 1d6 or is that only on my turn? I actually, oh, fuck it. You're right.
It was only on
Um,
your turn.
It is per round. Takes 1d6 damage per round. So yes, it is only for my turn.
How do you get the plus 12 attack bonus?
It's your basic bonus plus your melee bonus.
Oh.
For grappling only.
For grappling. Oh, okay.
For
okay.
grappling only.
Okay.
We went over this in the fuck fiesta that was the town.
Yeah.
But yes.
Okay.
Okay, so,
I'm gonna grapple his ass back.
okay.
And you had got a 2, and you still beat him.
But think about this. I rolled a 6, a 7, a 7, an 8, and a 2.
And you still won.
Yeah, Vile still sucks at rolling.
3 damage. Literally, like, Slotty, you weren't there. In the fucking 5e campaign, I rolled 3 nat 1s. I did roll 2 nat 20s, but I rolled 3 nat 1s.
Oh yeah, in the 5e campaign that Christ and I roll, I think Christ rolled a 1 and I got my first 20. So I still haven't crit failed yet.
I know it's just superstition, but I have worse luck than literally anybody else in this fucking channel. I did something in my fucking previous life that got me screwed on luck.
You're a
Well,
Reinhardt
at least
main.
it's just D&D that you're fucked on.
Maybe, you know, if it's only D&D, which it's not, I would be happy.
Don't go to Vegas, Vile. You're not good with dice.
Okay.
Just bet against what you would.
Okay, so, yeah, his face is, like, turning purple. But he is not dead. But he's just...
No tears, only dreams.
Should I stab him?
You could
Or is it
stab
like
him.
the-
Yeah, you could actually stab him.
Okay, I'll just stab him.
Lannisters send their regards.
Yes, here it is.
She's gonna roll in that one and fucking hit me with it.
I hope she does, dude.
My character is just gonna. Well, at that point, my character can actually make a resistance against her fucking charm check.
And you'd still be charmed because more pain, more pleasure, dude.
What do I have to roll?
It's a 1d20 plus your melee attack bonus.
If Vile broke his charm spell right now, that would
actually, he is
really bad.
immobilized, so...
Oh, is he helpless?
Yeah, he's helpless.
So you don't have to roll?
So you don't have to roll.
Auto hit, auto max.
Yeah,
Cool.
he's just dead. You just...
I got my first kill.
Oh my god, good job!
I see that it's
I'm so
done.
proud of you.
You see that basically
Thank
Adora
you.
fucking disembowels him. Like, okay, makes my job easier, and I kind of just like walk back a couple steps behind the tree, just drop the body.
Yeah, put the body behind the tree.
Make sure his feet are still sticking out so that they can get really creeped out by the ghost sounds.
Too bad we don't have like a bard or something.
Maybe
who
what we
can-
need to do is we need to make a mulch pit right now because this is going to be our farm later. We need to fertilize the soil.
With dead bodies.
by dumping more bodies in the creepy orchard that has
Did,
railings
did
in
you
it.
learn nothing from the person that nearly killed you?
I was about to say, or what we could do is we could grow arm plants and leg plants.
I learned that makes her axes better, so we should do it.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Okay, well, that's like
That
One
was
down.
I'm glad my character hears none of this.
that hope was
That was-
like just Carl from the future.
Yeah.
Alright, well, shit. Now what do? Do we just kind of go up and...
Just
do
roll
we-
up on them.
Oh, maybe we just wait for Kathleen to come back.
Yeah, I'm still just waiting till I hear noise or see her coming out with the kid.
I'm gonna give all of the fighters next to me, so Carl, I'm sorry, so Roland and Martin and Victor. I'm just gonna give them one of my decent wooden spears because it's a quiet ranged weapon that they could use. And so, like, if somebody comes to that, we could maybe not make a noise and
What's the range on
pincushion them. I think it's like 30 feet. It's not very far.
What's the damage on it though?
It's a 1d4. It's not. It's not
I
damaging.
get it. And just like, what is this uncivilized weapon?
It's something I'm gonna shove up your ass as you fire a pistol at before like doing anything else when a guy comes out. I say back.
Alright, I'll lean it against the tree next to me and continue aiming with my musket.
Wait, weren't you the one that made it for him? Oh,
Yeah.
no, wait.
Yeah, I was, but I mean, I wasn't gonna use them. I've got firearms. We live in a civilized age.
Okay, so, Kathleen, at this point, you, hear someone coming downstairs.
Okay.
Quick, hide.
And I think I'm gonna call it as a stopping point, since it's 11:30.
Oh, okay.
Some of you is probably 12:30, right? So
It is 1:30.
1:30, nice, even better. Yeah, so
I have like 8 p.m. class. It's fine.
I have
Yeah,
nothing
I don't have to
tomorrow.
work till like 9 tomorrow morning.
I have to go to school at 12, but that's because I got to finish a project, then write a paper, then cry, and then study for a
Guys,
test.
we had a plan that has not gone terribly bad yet.
Because it hasn't
Woohoo!
progressed past stage like 1.1.
Stage 1.
it's working well so far.
We are in the 1A of like the physics problem, where it's just like 30 other different fucking problems that you have to do.
We have a plan 1B.
Well,
and
don't
after
worry.
that, we
I
don't have a
have
plan.
physics though. We have to solve all of the things. Time to just murder.
Here I go killing again.
Try not to hit the house, or I guess I have to try not to shoot up the house too much. Make sure I don't
Yeah,
miss.
there's a kid inside there.
I mean, there's also expensive glass on the windows.
Oh wow, you're right.
At least I care for something that's living.
Yeah, but nobody cares about you.
Rabbits that are gonna eat the bodies.
Rabid. They aren't rabid. They're civilized.
Not yet. Although, if we could actually turn this farm into a bear attack factory, like,
Oh yeah. No, but you don't care.
I don't care about you. I care about
You know
the
there's
bears.
care about my
some kind of
bears.
evil witchcraft thing, either buried in the orchard or like inside the house with them. Wailing noises from orchards is not good.
I thought it was just an illusion.
Okay, when it started, I was gonna do a search to see if I could find a source. But then I decided that the plan was a little more important. Then I rolled a frickin' 5.
Ripperoni, dude. Hey, at least, I mean, I'm fine having those shitty rolls with that plus 12 modifier.
Yeah, I'm fine having those bad rolls when it doesn't matter. Got it.
Yeah.
Can't roll bad forever,
You could.
right?
I've literally, I calculated it out. I rolled, there's one game, I was rolling 96s, where I just needed a 3+, re-rolling for a 3+. I didn't get a single 3+. I calculated the fucking odds, and it was somewhere in like times 10 to the -9th. And I was just fucking dumbfounded at like how that could be happening.
You're so amazing at rolling badly.
You're rolling really good on ability checks.
Do I get anything for killing somebody?
You get his corpse and anything on his corpse.
You get a high
Pat
five.
on the back.
No. Possibly after the adventure is done.
Oh,
Maybe-
okay.
A PTSD, like, oh my god, I just disemboweled a man with an axe
Yeah.
after he trusted me?
PTSD.
Oh wait, Outdoor, I have it recorded that you already have one kill.
Yeah.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, you shot
When we
somebody,
were
right?
going into Zeldin, originally, Carl went jumping off of the cart and clubbed someone's head in, and you shot another person and killed that person.
Yeah, I don't get PTSD. I'm used to this shit.
She's a stone cold killer.
She is the traumatic event.
Also, retained animal handler wages 140 silver pieces for 1 month.
Yeah, but if we actually like get this farm to produce shit, we'll be. I mean, we have a lot of money. If we got 9,000 gold apiece,
We got
over-
9,000 experience, sir.
I mean, that's what I meant. 9,000 experience, which means that it's worth a lot of fucking money.
But we have to find someone that wants to buy it.
We should just sell it to the King of Sweden.
Who's totally gonna be down for negotiations right now?
Maybe if we bring him a witch's head. I'll do it. If we ever break this
You're still charmed.
if we ever break this fucking charm.
Honestly, we could just have her go charm the King of Sweden,
Yes,
dude.
exactly.
At this point.
The King of Sweden is
You
probably
want to
just
turn
like
your
a
armies
level
around.
20. The King of Sweden is probably like a level 20 fighter, which means he saves magics on like a 5+. So
You know what? And she'd still charm him anyway.
probably.
Doesn't matter.
We'd have a whole army
And then
at
we'd be
disposal.
set. Like we wouldn't need to adventure anymore. We just like sit on our asses.
Yeah, he's also like the inventor of modern warfare, so I'd probably give him like.
A lot of intelligence.
Yeah.
You would have to roll a
Fucking
1,
crits failed.
Yeah.
and even that might not be enough.
There's always the chance of a crit fail.
Yeah, crit
How
fail
much
is
did-
always a fail. 1 is always a fail in a saving throw.
How much did you say an animal handler cost?
150 silver pieces per month.
140
140.
for 1 month.
You could actually definitely afford that.
I have 646 on me right now.
And if you have
We
Wait,
could
really?
pay him in a
you
very
made
large
me
gem.
if you
Money
have him
for
as
Martin
a
to buy his
living,
clothes?
yeah,
It's in the bank. I only have
105.
about 500's in the bank.
And you made me give a quarter of my gold to Martin to buy clothes.
You don't know this.
I know
Grab
you
that
and Bio
money.
both have a lot more than I do because I spent it all on pistols and dog armor.
Where did Martin go?
He's there.
He's being
Oh, he's
quiet.
with us? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
He's with you.
Oh yeah,
He's being stealthy and sneaky.
he agreed to come with us. He said he's not down to fight the witches, but he's otherwise okay to travel with us and help us out.
I mean, we did just
Oh, nice.
prove to him that the witches were trying to summon a world-ending demon god.
Which he agreed was
Bug
probably
god.
not the best idea.
And so he's probably gonna have a couple episodes of just like what the actual fuck before anything goes well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at this point,
Never
I'm basically
lost.
treating him like a henchman. And probably after
But
Free
we don't have to
henchman.
pay him.
Yeah, so
Oh,
after
okay,
this
yeah.
point, after like this adventure, you'll have to pay him,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
which is henchmen get like a half share, I believe.
Wait, isn't he charmed?
No,
No, I never charmed them.
it's
Oh, so
just
he
you
gets
saps.
he gets a portion of the treasure we get.
Yeah. So instead of dividing it by 5, you divide it by 5.5,
Oh, alright.
and you'd get half as much as you guys get.
So we only treat him as half a person.
Yep.
That seems fair.
Hey man, he's yeah, whatever. He's worth his fucking money though.
Oh yeah. Especially if we don't have to
That
pay
means a
him every
group
single
now
day. It's
is
just
that
what we
means a
find.
group is fucking 4 fighters, a wizard, and a fucking specialist.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Select
thing I
squad.
grappled him.
Yeah, I was gonna shoot his head in, but you fucking convinced his ass.
I know, and
I had
he's like such
one more
a good
pistol to
fighter
shove
because
up
I
in.
was planning on him trying to like at least be somewhat of a challenge to you guys when you tried to murder him.
Rip.
So, okay.
What happened
Alright,
on that? Did you
I'm out
outdoor
for the
just,
night, guys.
or Kathleen just roll really well on the grapple check?
Ah.
Good night.
Bye.
Yeah.
User disconnected
Guardian,
from
did you
your
just
channel.
roll really well on that on a couple checks for that?
I rolled a 19 on the grapple.
User
Ah.
disconnected from your channel.
Nice.
So yeah, I rolled very well.
Well, all right. And that guys.
Have a good night.
Uh,